Hello friends, today we are going to see the new term irrational number. Root 2 is an irrational number. You know rational numbers. Rational numbers are the numbers which are in the form of p upon q, where q is not equal to 0. See, rational number. That is p upon q, number in the form of p upon q, where q is not equal to 0. Now we have to see irrational number. The under root numbers are irrational. For example, root 2 is an irrational number. Now we have to prove this. How root 2 is irrational number? So before to prove this root 2 number, irrational number, we have to assume that this is a rational number. Let under root 2 be a rational number. That means root 2 is equal to p upon q. Actually, it is an irrational number, but we are going to prove that this is irrational number. Therefore, before considering this number as irrational number, we will consider this as a rational number. Therefore, this is a rational number, then its form becomes p upon q, where q is not equal to 0. Now, by squaring, 2 is equal to p square upon q square. By squaring. Hence, 2q square is equal to p square by taking this q square into left side. Now this tells us that 2q square means 2 is a factor of this left side. Hence p square is a even number. Because 2q square is equal to p square, these two numbers are same. If 2 is the factor of q square, then 2 is also factor of p square. Therefore, p square is equal to 2. Therefore, p is equal to 2t. Therefore, p square is equal to 4t square. That means p is also even number. If the p is even number and 2 is the common factor of p square and q square, then it is contradictory, because in p upon q form no number is common except 1, and here it tells that 2 is common in both of these. This is contradictory. Hence, under root 2 is not rational number. Under root 2 is not rational number. Under root 2 is an irrational number. Like this, under root 3 is also irrational number, under root 5 is also irrational number, but under root 4 is not irrational number, because under root 4 means 2. Under root 9 means 3. Therefore, these are not irrational numbers. These are irrational numbers, and now we will see the examples from practice set 2.2. Here, let's prove in question number 1, 4 root 2 is an irrational number. We have to prove that this is an irrational number. But initially, we have to assume that under root 2 is an rational number. Here, let 4 root 2 is an rational number. Therefore, 4 root 2 is equal to p upon q. Because this is a rational number, and rational number is always in p upon 2 form. Therefore, root 2 is equal to p upon q into 4. This 4 is moved to the right side. Therefore, here it multiplies in right side, it will divide. Now, root 2 is an irrational number. Therefore, left side is irrational and right side is rational. This is also contradictory. Root 2 p upon 4q is a rational number. Therefore, root 2 is equal to p upon 4q is contradictory. Therefore, 4 root 2 is not a rational number. It is irrational number. Similarly, we have to see 3 under root 5. Similarly, we have to see 3 under root 5, 3 plus under root 5 as an irrational number. Therefore, let 3 plus under root 5 be a rational number. Therefore, 3 plus under root 5 is equal to p upon q. Therefore, under root 5 is equal to p upon q minus 3. Here, under root 5 is irrational number, whereas p upon q minus 3 is a rational number. Therefore, root 5 is equal to p upon q minus 3 is contradictory. Therefore, 3 plus under root 5 is an irrational number. Now, we have to show some numbers on number line. These two numbers we have to show on number line. To show those numbers on number line, we have to draw a number line like this. Now, draw a perpendicular line on coordinate 1 and take 1 unit distance. This is 1 unit distance. Take same distance on this line, 1 unit distance. This is 1 unit distance. Now, take the measure between the 2 points of your compass. Let's put the steel point here and pencil point here. This distance becomes under root 2. By Pythagoras theorem, this is 1 and this is 1. So this hypot becomes under root 2. Now put the steel point of your compass here and pencil point of your compass here and draw an arc. This point will be under root 2 because this distance is under root 2. Then all the points on this arc will measure the distance under root 2. Now draw again the perpendicular line here. Now this distance become under root 2. This distance is 1 unit. Now this hypot becomes under root 3 by Pythagoras theorem. So take again arc here. Similarly, and now this point becomes under root 2. Again draw perpendicular here and take 1 unit distance here. Now again put the steel point of your compass here, pencil point here and draw arc. This becomes under root 4. Again draw a perpendicular here, take 1 unit distance point here, put your steel point here, pencil point of compass here and draw a and r, this becomes under root 5. Again draw the same way. Here take 1 unit distance, put your steel point of compass here, pencil point of compass here, draw an r, this you will get under root 6. In this way you can get any number, any irrational number like this. You can have the negative distance similarly on the left sides. Okay, so I think you will draw this number line, you will find the irrational numbers on the number line. Now you have to find the between numbers, numbers between these two rational numbers. It is very simple. You have to make addition of these two and divide by 2. So 0.3 plus minus 0.5 divided by 2. This is 0.25. This becomes minus 0.2 upon 2, that is minus 0.1. Now you got one rational number. Now if you want to find the middle of these two numbers, then you have to do 0.3 plus minus 0.1 upon 2, that is 0.2 upon 2, that is 0.1. If you want to find the middle number of these two, then you have to do minus 0.1 plus minus 0.5 upon 2, that is minus 0.6 upon 2 is equal to minus 0.3.